So obviously, in terms of the tech side, Dev's been working nonstop. It looks great. I can't wait until we can start releasing some of these updates to the community. It's gonna be fantastic. Obviously, we've seen some price action with some of the more major coins, especially Bitcoin. So that's always good to see. With that, we're going to work on some more marketing. Obviously, we have people all the time shouting us out on Twitter, multiple YouTube videos now out, TikToks, and we're going to keep pushing marketing with bigger campaigns and try to get on more websites as well.
So right now, to tell you guys a little bit about Cash Swap, what we've done is pretty much integrated a 1-inch API. So it's routing orders through 1-inch and fulfills them through whatever DEX has the best pricing. In most cases, for us, it's going to be Pancake Swap. So that's how the Cash Swap works. And the features I'm building into it right now, you could see on swap.cash.io, the base version of this. But the features I'm working on that will be shipped this weekend are stuff like adding a custom token contract. So it pulls up any of the Binance Smart Chain tokens, referral system. So you could get your own unique link connected with your wallet and earn from referring people's trading, and a slider for dynamic slippage. I have a bunch of updates that I'm working, but I just wanted to be able to tell you guys that are on here, you could see the very first version of Cash Swap. It's live on swap.cash.io, and I recommend you use it on the computer and have a MetaMask. So that's the first update about Cash Swap. The other stuff that we have coming shortly after it, the next thing is Caash Me. So if you guys don't know Caash Me, it's pretty much a profile link generator that will help people recognize they're sending you crypto. So you don't necessarily have to put your real name, or you can, depends on whatever you want. And you'll be able to just send people your short link. So cash.me/whatever username you decide. It will authenticate with your MetaMask or your Web3 wallet when you create your username. And you could upload your profile photo and banner image, as well as like work or any of the other options there that you see in the demo. The next things, if you go to swap.cash.io on your computer, you could see pools, you can see local wallet and me. So this is going to be how you could also navigate to it. And you're going to be watching over the next few days and weeks. You'll see this whole swap.cash.io and everything else on this site. You'll see it come to life. So this is just the beginning, and you guys are here early for sure.
Really quick, Dev, I want to jump in because that was a bunch and it sounds so sick. And I just want to break it down a little bit. I think one of the biggest barriers to people buying cash and people buying crypto in general is the fact that you go on the website and then it routes you to a different website to buy the coin, like Pancake. So that's like, for people that don't really know how to trade and don't know how to buy crypto like us, it's kind of confusing. So that's why Cash Swap is so important, because it's this one-step protocol to use. Go to our website, and if you have BNB, you can purchase cash. I mean, it makes it so easy and simple for people that don't really understand the process. So it's gonna be amazing. And then I know a lot of people. Yeah.
If you guys are curious and want to check it out right now, I recommend using your computer, not mobile. I haven't optimized mobile yet, but I will for sure later this weekend. I have the others edits ahead of optimizing mobile, just because I want users to be able to add the custom tokens and stuff like that. So right now you're able to swap from BNB into Binance pegged Link, Binance pegged ADA, Binance pegged everything. And so you can check it out, and you could swap BNB to Cake, and you can try it out and see what's up. But just know that over this next weekend, you'll see some major updates coming to that user interface. So it's good things to look out for.
Yeah, definitely. It's gonna be huge. And then obviously, the Caash Me is something that many of the users and the investors here have been looking forward to for a while. So we're really excited. Dev's been working so hard every day, 24/7, to be on time and even before deadlines. I mean, look at all these big projects with billion-dollar market caps. Like, I know people don't like to hear it, but SafeMoon, Shiba, Feg, even, it's just like they can't hit their deadlines. So I think it's really important that we are. And so, I hope, you guys are as excited as we are, because it's going to be a big next couple of weeks, and I can't wait to see what happens. But if you want to go through the rest of it, Dev.
Yeah, so next thing, besides the DApps that are coming out ahead of schedule, and we're making progress on those, and swap.cash.io, which you guys can check out on the computer, connect to MetaMask, and watch for the new updates. Besides that stuff, we have the airdrop that's ending here soon. So for any of you guys who are wondering about the airdrop, a couple things to note about it. So I'm going to be sending a message in the airdrop channel, and it's a withdraw form. So you need to just submit that information on the form to verify you, and then we'll release your balance as long as it's authentic, of course. And we're not worried at all about sell pressure from this airdrop. We do have funds prepared if there is any dip, but we don't expect anything significant. So if you're also worried about that, keep that in mind. We may know some people might sell the airdrop, but we don't expect it to be a very significant amount at all. And we do have the cash holder contest. So what that is if you're holding at least 1,000 cash, you have the chance to win $500 in your crypto of choice. So just a little incentive that ends on October, let me see, October 6th. So if you're holding 1,000 cash, you could have multiple wallets that you control holding 1,000 cash. And that means that that wallet's entered to win the $500 drawing. And it's in your choice of Ethereum, Cash, Solana, BNB, whatever you prefer. And so that's just an incentive to hold on to your cash. And let me see. Jay, anything else to add to that before we ask the room for any questions or anything that they want to ask about?
Yeah, just to clarify also with that contest. I know that once we do the airdrop, release the tokens, and then people are spreading out their wallets and stuff. Just a little update with CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap. 100%. They look at multiple things. They look at holders. They look at volume. They look at the type of holders, the amount people have in their wallets. So we are continuously working on meeting those requirements, fast tracking if we can. Just be patient because we're definitely going to get there. And when we do, it's going to be great. If it doesn't happen the second we hit 1,000 holders, don't worry about that because it will happen eventually, especially when we get that volume and as things get more bullish here. So I just want to rest your guys' mind that we're working hard at that. And then we're going to have more contests coming soon. Right when these end, another one will start up. So just, let's say you didn't get a chance to get enough referrals as you like, or maybe you don't get picked, for the $500 giveaway. Don't worry because we're going to have one constantly going on throughout the chats.
Yes, sounds good. So I think that's pretty much everything for the moment. And like I said, you guys could start playing around if you're curious with swap.cash.io and start imagining our ecosystem that we will have built here shortly and completed. So really exciting stuff. And if there's any of you guys that want to talk now, or if you have any questions that you want to ask directly, this is your opportunity. Feel free. You guys should be unmuted, so you should be able to decide if you want to talk right now. So feel free. We'll give you just a couple seconds to show if you want to ask anything or anything like that.
Hello, Debs.
Hey, Mr. Clean.
Yeah, I just want to ask, do you have plan to audit?
Yes, definitely. So with our swap coming out and Caash Me coming out and the Pools Cup coming out, we have the audit ready to be paid for and to start. And we were waiting till we were a little closer to releasing Cash Swap and Caash Me. So that's all. We've got it set up. We have already got the contact and it's ready to go as soon as we want it to be. So now that we're a bit closer, it'll be here anytime.
Yeah. Also, alongside that, we are waiting to do the audit because if we had them do the audit of just our contract, that's simple. Anyone can look that up and verify our code. But once we have the more complex ecosystem to the audit, like it'd be a more intense and in-depth audit. And I think you guys would appreciate that more. So I think it's better to wait until we have these things out so that they can do a more comprehensive check on all the code and everything, make sure everyone's safe and that everything is legit.
Okay, sir. Do you plan also to put a tax on every transaction later on?
We don't. That's not in the plans. So we don't plan to add reflections or a tax. And the way that you would be able to earn more from staking. And that will be with cash pools. So you could find that on pools.cash.io, just like swap.cash.io. So that's going to be an option for you guys. We kind of imagine that we could get some businesses starting to use Cash as well with their own Caash Me profile. And we don't want to have a tax on transactions to complicate things for business owners. And
Also, yeah, I mean, just kind of building off that, a lot of the more legitimate companies and coins you see don't have reflections or taxes. That, in my opinion, makes it a little less legitimate if it's taxed, because I mean, you look at a lot of the like more sophisticated ecosystems and chains and tokens, they don't have those taxes. It's a lot more of the meme coins that do. So we want to kind of step away from that crowd and more legitimize the Caash name. And like Dev was saying, businesses don't want their customers to be taxed on transactions, and we plan on having businesses use this. So I think it's just better without a tax.
Yes, sir. That's would be great because cash is too many use case, I think.
Definitely.
We had the choice of like also doing this on Uniswap and minting it as ERC20 token, and we decided not to, just because Binance Smart Chain is superior, especially at the moment and for the foreseeable future. And we're really trying to do this right in all aspects. And we think like having the swap will help other new people coming in and everything, help them understand better. And it's going to be great when we have the referral system up for the swap, so you guys can earn on your referrals, and it'll just be spreading by word of mouth. So it's really good. Anybody else want to unmute and ask anything? I know there's just a handful of you guys out there, and girls maybe, but here's a chance for you guys. Jay, if no one else has any other questions or anything, hey, Hungry Wolf, we are kind of wrapping this up here, but we just had a couple topics covered where we talked about swap.caash.io that you can check out the very first version of on the computer, connect your MetaMask and swap from BNB to Cake. And we're getting the functionality built to add custom tokens and add contracts and all these things. So we just covered a lot. I recorded all this. So for any of you guys who are just joining now, don't worry, you'll be able to hear the recording.
Sir, are you planning to release Android version later on?
For our Caash wallet, yes, we'll definitely have Apple Store and Google Play Store. For the swap, I think that just the browser works fine.
Yeah. Also, before we wrap things up, Dev, I want to kind of touch on that we are ending the airdrop campaign at midnight Pacific Standard Time tonight. So that is in just under 2 hours from right now. Then we will take all day tomorrow to verify everything, make sure everything's good, and then just keep an eye out in the chat for the instructions on how to withdraw. That'll be coming shortly afterwards. So that will be ending in just under 2 hours. Just warning you guys. And I want to say hey to Weeha. What's up, TSP Weeha?
And for you guys who just joined in, we just covered some things like Caash Swap is the very first version is out right now. And I'm working on getting the edits, the slippage slider and a bunch of other edits. I'm working on getting them shipped this weekend and tonight. And so you could check out the very first version on swap.caash.io and start getting a feel for what we're building, the ecosystem that we're putting together. And so like Jay said, this airdrop is coming to an end. So you guys will check the airdrop channel when I send the message in it. And the cash holder contest, if you're holding at least 1,000 cash, you have the chance to win the $500 in crypto, and you can control multiple wallets. And that ends on the 6th. Caash Swap, the very first version, is out on, check it out on the computer, and it's on swap.caash.io. And I'm working on shipping the edits for it. And so Caash Me will be out next week or the week after. That's coming very soon, followed by Cash Pools, Cash Local, and the Cash Wallet. And yeah, so for any of you guys who are curious and just want to kind of start playing with Caash Swap, go ahead. It's on swap.caash.io. And if there's any of you guys out there who have any other questions or anything, feel free. I know we just got a few more people in here. What's up to the TSP guys? What's up, Hungry Wolf? What's up, Mark? If any of you guys have any questions, or if you're excited for seeing this whole ecosystem being built out, let me know. And
yeah, we're kind of excited.
Sounds good, bro.
Yeah, what's up, JNR? Yeah, super excited for this. It's also I love how Dev mentioned that we are going to be not only hitting our deadline for November. I didn't even know we were going to release it, but yeah, next couple weeks is going to be a lot of the releasing of these new things. Dev's been working 24/7, so Q4 baby, that's the way. I mean, we're going to see a lot of price action. We're going to see a lot of things being released. I'm super excited. So yeah, it's gonna be a great time.
Yeah, so for you curious people who wanted to check out swap.cash.io, just understand it's a limited version right now, and it's the very first version. And so you'll see the updates being pushed to it over the next couple days, tonight, tomorrow, and Sunday. So we'll have the variable slippage slider and being able to add custom tokens like cash and stuff like that. So you guys could check it out for now and pay attention to it over the next couple days. And then on that same website, you'll find the links to our other dApps. So you guys could be waiting patiently for when we push those live as well. But we're making good progress every day. So for you guys who entered the airdrop, we'll be sending the message in the airdrop channel for you to fill out the withdrawal form. And that's all you have to do. So just pay attention to the airdrop channel. For you guys who I just told about swap.cash.io being live, let's just keep it in here for now. And when I push these new updates, then we can start talking about it in the chat and everything. But for now, this is just the very first version, and I want to get things like the referral system and the other edits that we're making just to make it what I want it to be before we start promoting it hard. So I just want to tell you guys, because you are the people on here now, and we are making good progress with it. So you guys could pay attention to the link just over the next couple of days and start seeing the updates. But I don't want to mass promote it quite yet. So we'll let you guys all know when we're really feeling good about it and can start promoting it heavy. If any of you guys have anything you want to add to this conversation, or if you just want to say what's up or say what you're thinking.
Hey, I didn't hear it clearly, but just want to ask it again. Do you guys have any plans on doing a big marketing push when these applications are out? You know what I mean? Just making the people aware that you guys have built an amazing crypto ecosystem.
Definitely. So it didn't we've already put whatever amount into marketing, thousands, probably under 10,000, but in the thousands. And so it didn't really make sense for us to do a full heavy super crazy marketing push like we're about to do with these dApps, because like for instance, we have some influencers lined up that we could have had them promote now, but we chose to wait until like the swap is done and Caash Me is done, so they can actually show it on the videos and stuff like for YouTube. And so yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah, sounds good.
exactly. Yeah, no, it's a great question because, I mean, we just want to time it. I mean, especially with it being Q4, things looking bullish again. We're gonna release these dApps, and then we're gonna do a huge marketing push on all platforms. I know Prince is working hard on kind of getting a Discord up and running, and he's also creating some videos on how to buy cash. So, and then we're kind of trying to engage some of the older audience that aren't young and know how to kind of interact with crypto. So really focusing on that. But when we get everything released, the marketing campaign is going to be active, and we're going to be on many different platforms.
All right, I'm all good.
I will put this recording up on the YouTube, and it'll be available if anybody didn't hear the beginning and wants to go back or something. But we did cover pretty much everything. We have the dApps coming out, the airdrops ending. Check for the message in the channel tonight for the withdrawal form, and the cash holder contest. So just hold at least 1,000 cash, and we're going to be picking from the BSC scan, a wallet that's holding, controlling that amount. So you can control multiple wallets with over 1,000 cash. Anybody else? Anything else, JNR?
I'm all good.
Sounds good. So we'll talk with you guys soon. We'll keep the updates coming, and we're excited to release this stuff because we know we're about to fly with these updates when we're really promoting them. But like I said, for now, just keep it on the down low, and I'll give you guys the heads up when we're good to start mass promoting and telling our friends about Caash Swap and Caash Me and everything. So it'll be out faster than you know. So we're getting it done, and we'll talk with you guys soon.
All right, let's keep the energy. Love it, guys.
Okay, thanks, guys.